Hey guys, it's Erika. We're going to be checking out new subunit for tripleS. I'm assuming it's not next, so it's NXT, I believe. That's what K-pop profile says. Or K-profiles, my bad. So yeah, new subunit, new members introduced. Not one subunit has had to come back, LMAO. But it's all good. It's like they dropped the single, but there's not like video, and they are kind of like, I saw maybe one teaser pop out for like the members, so I don't know if we'll get like music video, mini album, you know, the whole works that we normally get when it comes to a tripleS unit or group situation, you know what I mean? But I'm excited to be checking this out. This is a lyric video. Let's run through the members really quick since they are new. We have Park Shion, 06 already. We are starting off young. And then we have Lin. And then we have Jung Hayeon, 07. And then we have Jubin, and it doesn't have a year for Jubin, but it is probably something I don't even want to know, alright? I feel older every day. But yeah, I'm really excited to be checking this out, seeing new members, hearing new voices, and seeing what they're doing with Just Do It. And again, I don't know, the kind of like, it's always something different when it comes to tripleS, whatever unit or whatever thing that they are doing next. So it's really, really hard for me to be just like, I know the pattern because I know. But I'm really excited to be checking this out. Single. So yeah, and I do hope that they do drop. I'm positive they will drop more for this unit. It's just kind of rolling out a song, you know what I mean? Because like, it's just like based off like how they kind of manage tripleS and what they do, like I expect a video. I expect maybe more B-sides and stuff to get more familiar with them, unless it's just a single to introduce these members to us, and then it could be full group tripleS moment. I have no idea. Actually, honestly, I don't even know. I just roll with the punches, because anytime I think the group is structured this way, the comments are like, no, it's actually the opposite. And then I'm like, okay, so I'll acknowledge both the next one. They're like, no, it's actually different. I'm just like, and it's so hard to keep up sometimes. But yes, overall excited for Just Do It, so you know what, let go. Okay, those vocals are very different. Yeah, S17, S18, S19, S20. Very unique voice. Ooh. Okay. Like, are we doing this right now? Are we doing this right now? Like, there's a lot of girl groups that have this sort of sound to them. Got a clear throat, girl, I get it. But there's like a slight retro vibe, but also kind of like futuristic, you know what I mean? Like the futuristicness that like Evolution had. But this sounds like very, like, it's crazy how each unit sounds so different with their music. But it like all kind of like ties into like the tripleS vibe and concept. Did my heater kick on? Sorry. great lyric video. I mean, it's kind of like, it does seem like pre-debut sort of moment, especially if you're not seeing the girls' faces. I mean, yeah, you can see the girls' faces, you know what I mean? But for the lyric video, you don't, so there's like an element of like mystery to it. But the sound is very interesting. There are a lot of girl groups that incorporate this sound, and I absolutely love it. Like, I'm like so in love. Like, if you like this, you'll love From Miss Nine's most recent album. There's other groups I can't think of off the top of my head, but this sort of vibe is what hits me in my soul, in my feels. And it's so interesting, right? Because I feel like that, like, tripleS is kind of like had songs a little bit with this vibe, but kind of like fully leaning into it would Just Do It. I really like it. Again, I think it's crazy how they are crafting their discography and their sound, and how each unit sounds so unique to each other, but also so similar, you know what I mean? Like, I could listen to it and I'm just like, oh yeah, I think that's like, well, I may not think it's like tripleS, especially if there's like other groups with that vibe. Like, I might, no, I would, I think I would, now that I think about it. I think I would, but I may not know what unit it is, so I'm like, oh, is it a new unit? Yes, it is NXT. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think, like, again, it's like, is it explicitly like a pre-debut-ish situation? tripleS has a Discord? What in the heavens? I did not know that. But yeah, okay, because I was just looking at the description. And okay, I look at the comments. There is, they did say OT20 next year, so that'll be exciting. But yeah, I really like the song. Again, it's very interesting because there's like a retro vibe to it, and I feel like with the sound itself, like the retro vibe, like I feel like it only kind of goes for that, but they really make it unique by throwing in kind of like futuristic elements, I feel like, into the song, which it like is really great because NXT again looks like next, so you're thinking like the next big thing, or like what's next, and like that futuristic vibe, and sort of kind of combining that sort of like girl group R&B pop like that with like that a retro-ish vibe with the futurist stuff. It's very, very interesting, but I think it's working for like the sort of trajectory the group is going with the sort of lore and like the release of their music, kind of like with Invincible, and then kind of going off into like the rest of like, you know, kind of like the sound versus kind of starting very trendy, very Gen Z, which I would say they kind of really do hit the trends, but in a very interesting way that really kind of separates them from everybody, but also and makes them very unique, but in a way almost kind of like timeless. Like, I can listen to Generation from tripleS or AAA. tripleS is AAA, and be like, oh, that's very, very, that's pandemic era K-pop, you know what I mean? And I'm like, but like also at the same time, it can be vibe like anytime. So it's very, very interesting. I'm excited to see what we get next. Whether it is, is it gonna be OT20 or is it gonna be more from NXT? Either way, I'm excited. You know, I'm always excited for more tripleS stuff. I love what they're doing with the group. So yeah, I mean, 20-member comeback is kind of crazy, you know, but it kind of maybe is alluding to what they are doing. But it'll be fun. Overall, it'll be dope. Yeah, and I'm always so excited to see what they do next. They definitely push the bounds for not only like obviously girl groups, because it's the first time we got a girl group structured like this in K-pop, but also just like everything in general, just like what they do. Like, it's like kind of, I wouldn't say it's like it's not what I thought how NCT was gonna go about, but it kind of is going how I thought NCT was gonna do. Like how SM was gonna manage them with all these different subunits coming out and all this other stuff, and I'm just like, oh, I want 127 come back again, you know what I mean? But yeah, here I go word vomiting again. This is what happens when I don't react for like 3 days. But yeah, I like the song. I think it's great. I love girl group songs with this vibe. Again, like from Miss Nine's last album, the whole thing you would love. The whole thing you would love. And that sort of vibe, I just fall in love with every time I hear it. So it's like an automatic W in my book. And yeah, I think the song is great. Their voices, very unique, very great. Nice to hear them on a song like this. Definitely their own type of unit sound. So yeah, tripleS. Go and put your thoughts and comments down below what you thought about tripleS's NXT Just Do It lurk video. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and you want to see more of my videos, go and hit that subscribe button. If you want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. If you want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, or description down below or at the end screen. If you like gaming content, I have a gaming channel. It's called Erika Just Games. Links in the description down below. Currently playing Horizon Zero Dawn, so if you can join me over there for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.